Good.
I look like a fucking teenager today. That brings me great joy. I've been having an aging crisis lately, so...
You're having an aging crisis?
Yes.
Go fuck yourself.
Now, I have been told by younger people that I'm, like, such an adult. And, like joke's on you. I'm not even an adult. No, one of my coworkers was like, she makes comments sometimes. She's a full-on Gen Z. She's like in her, like, just turned 20.
Okay.
About how I'm, like, so well established, and, like, she's never met I'm at the age where people are getting married. It's because I'm getting married. Well, like, if you think that makes me an adult, you are sadly mistaken. I have zero money.
And zero adulting abilities.
Yeah. And she's like, well, and what was it yesterday? We were having a conversation. She just brought up that, like, people start having kids at, like, or, like, I'm at the perfect age to start having kids. And I was like, that's a good one. I would be a horrible parent. Actually, I don't know if I'd be a horrible parent. I'd be the cool mom.
There you go. Yes.
Show up to school like this. Like, are you picking up your sibling? Nope, that's my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be dressing like this till I'm 60, so.
Good.
How's your week?
Good. Well, first off, welcome to episode 2.
Episode 2, season 2.
Of F That?
Photo chat.
Blink, blink, blink.
I think we need to take that audio and just turn that into the intro.
Okay. Yeah, I can do it.
Put your audio behind the animation. You
I'll
know how
do
we
that
have an
now.
animation? Yeah.
I'll do that now.
Okay.
Blink, blink.
You just hear my wheeze in the back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Not much, but Sue and I got our inflatable kayaks yesterday. Yes.
Those are exciting.
Yes, very excited about that. So we got to sell our old kayaks. And the nice thing with these inflatable kayaks, because my shoulders are fucked up, I don't have to lift them up over the car and everything like that. So my fishing kayak is like 65 pounds or something like that. And having to lift that up over the car just killed me. So now these guys are 35 pounds, and I could throw them in the back of my car, and I could take them anywhere.
That's pretty nice.
And it only takes like between 5 and 10 minutes to pump it on.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's going to be nice. So we're going to take them out for a test drive tomorrow. Tomorrow for us is Monday.
Yeah.
So for people who are watching and listening,
that was 2 days ago.
We are going to go take them out for a test drive 2 days ago. No, they are not DeLoreans. They're Sea Eagles. So.
What's that thing? I don't know. I don't have the mental capacity to make that joke.
Okay.
This morning. Are you going to use one of those manual pumps?
Yes. Yeah, that's what it comes with. So you could get an electric pump, but we just got the manual one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. And, on our last video, we had a comment.
From who?
Oh, we're going to do comment of the week.
One comment a week anyways. Who's it from?
Probably. Oh, hold on.
Is it, this is shit, please stop? For the sake of, I don't know.
So, Sue
commented on it?
Yes. She's like, hey, Vanessa, will the rats be in your wedding party? Ring bearer rat and flower rat.
Oh, that would be so cute. Oh, my babies. They were funny yesterday. They really also, I'll answer your question. I don't think they're going to be.
Okay.
Because they're our children. But that would be really funny. I always talk about having them on little leashes. As I come down the aisle, I'm walking them.
Yeah.
And their little leashes would be so cute. I think too many people would scream and run out of the wedding.
Yeah.
There's
Probably
a lot of people who are afraid of rats.
Yeah, I'd scream and run out of the wedding.
Without the rats?
No, just because of the rats. I'm not afraid of rats or anything. I just want to make a scene. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are afraid of rats.
Yeah.
I did consider getting them little outfits. I got them Halloween costumes. I got them in July.
Okay.
Actually, I think it was the beginning of August. PetSmart started making little Halloween. They have their Halloween stuff out.
Yeah.
And they obviously have them for dogs and cats and stuff. But then they had a wall of little costumes. And I was like, oh my fucking god. And they were made for like bearded dragons, which also,
Okay.
how come these didn't exist when I had my beardy?
Yeah.
So sad. Because he would have worn them all day, every day. Because he didn't give a shit. He did not do anything. Yeah, so I got 2. They were like $5 each. They hated them.
Okay.
They're little pumpkins.
Oh, God. Okay.
But they're also too big for them.
Okay.
So I'm like, I need to plump them up
Yeah.
in time. I'm going to do a Halloween photo shoot with them.
Plump them up, and then once Halloween's over and you don't need the costumes anymore, then you can eat them.
Christmas dinner. That's horrible. I'm sure people have done that. Not to their pets.
Not to their rats. No. But to their
Maybe
turkeys.
back in the day. Can you imagine if I had pet turkeys? I should get a pet turkey.
Yeah, sure.
You're like, yeah, we'll have a feast.
Exactly.
Rude. Yeah, I'm going to do a shoot with them. Because the last shoot I did was when I first got them, and it was like around Easter. It wasn't for Easter, it was just a spring shoot.
Okay.
And they looked like newborn photos.
Oh, speaking of shoots, you got your engagement shoot tonight, eh?
Yes, I have no idea what I'm going to wear.
Clothing. Wear that wedding dress from the last video.
I'll be sure to put the yellow background in around my like head and neck too.
Did you show Justin your wedding dress?
Not that one.
No?
You can't see till the day of, remember? I can't wait till he sees me coming down the aisle in that fucking thing.
We're going to need a bigger aisle.
Would like take out everyone on the end of the aisle.
Exactly. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's talk about camera news.
Yes.
When you got here this morning, you're like, have you seen any camera news? There's no fucking camera news going on.
That is because my phone hates me. I think it knows that I don't talk about camera stuff anymore, even though I go to search my Google News. I have to say that quietly. It's like, yes, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not popping up with stuff like that anymore. I went through and I sent you that link this morning of some random Ilford thing.
Yes.
Like a pop-up black room. And I was like, how is this the only camera news available? And I walk in and Chuck's like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, okay, well, I think my phone hates me.
Yeah. So the first thing, like we mentioned it last week, and they did the official announcement on Tuesday, and last week's episode aired on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it sounded like we didn't know what we were talking about because this camera has now been officially...
Has been released.
Yeah.
In case anybody doesn't know, I feel like we should clarify.
It's the Canon R3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What?
I was going to say we film on Sundays.
Oh, yes.
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 The Canon R3!
Yay! So look at this thing. It's huge.
Yep.
It's available for pre-order. It's like $8,000. But this thing is beastly.
Yeah. It's a chunky boy.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But apparently it's still pretty light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I can't remember what the weight was. But
I wrote it down.
Yeah.
It's for a bit of context, the 1DX, I think it was the 1DX Mark III, is 1,440 grams.
Yeah.
The R3 is 1,015 grams.
There we go.
But it's still very chunky.
Yeah. Yeah. 24 megapixel.
Mm-hmm.
Stacked. Back illuminated.
Yeah.
Sensor.
Yeah.
Like this thing. Oh, man. Yeah. Mm.
Very exciting.
30 frames per second continuous shooting with autofocus.
That's pretty nice.
That's insane.
That's pretty nice.
I know my Olympus, when I'm shooting silent, it'll do 30 frames a second continuous shooting with the autofocus. But if I do it in high speed silent, I don't think it does the continuous autofocus.
Okay.
But it will do 60 frames a second. Take that, Canon.
There's eye control focus in it now.
Yes.
Which we kind of knew for a little bit. We talked about it a lot in like season 1.
Yeah.
At the end there. So.
Yeah. So basically, you look at something, and the focus point will go to where you're looking.
That's so freaky.
Yeah.
That's so creepy. Yeah. But I love it.
But the funny thing is, like, it'll take some getting used to, and of course you could turn it off if you want. Mm-hmm. But like, a lot of times when I'm taking a picture, I'll look all around to see what's in the photo and everything like that. So if that focus point is following it around.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's going to be annoying too.
It'll be interesting to see how it actually works.
Yeah.
So that's this is an exciting camera to test out if you get the chance.
Yeah, if I get a chance to use this thing, oh man.
Yeah.
Has the built-in grip as well, as you can see there.
Yeah.
Has the flip-out rotating touchscreen, which is yay. Finally, now this is not their flagship, but it looks like a flagship camera to me.
Yeah.
And finally, they're having their pro cameras with the flip-out rotating screen.
Thank God.
Because the 5Ds and the 1Ds didn't have that flip-out screen. So
everybody else take note.
Yes, exactly.
We kind of went a little out of order.
That's okay.
The built-in grip, another advantage of that is it has vertical controls on it too.
Yes.
So if you prefer to shoot the other way, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. And it shoots 6K.
Yeah,
6K
in RAW.
30.
I think 6K 30 in RAW.
Yeah.
4K 120.
Yeah, 4K 120.
There was something about. Oh, I can't even remember the word. Something. What? Oh, oversampling is 4K 60, and subsampling is 4K 120. I have no idea what that means. So, Doyle, please educate us.
Dual card slots.
Yeah, we got CF Express and UHS 2.
Yeah. You wrote that weird because it says dual CF Express.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what? No.
Sorry. I start writing up too. Can notice I went, in case anybody's listening and doesn't see us or sees us and is like, what the fuck are they doing? We have stuff written on a whiteboard.
Exactly.
We do that with a lot of specs.
Yeah. And it has a LAN port.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing. There's a fucking LAN port on it.
Yeah.
I can have a LAN party.
And I guess that's for direct fast data
connection at sporting events.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. In case the Wi-Fi isn't fast enough for you, plug that Ethernet in.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Can you imagine lugging around just like a bright blue Ethernet cable with you? Or like going over to someone's house.
Yeah.
Can you imagine doing that? Just being like, oh, I gotta download photos to my phone. Do you mind if I grab your Ethernet cable and just fucking put it in your camera? That's ridiculous. It's pretty funny.
So yeah, it's a very exciting news.
Yes.
From Canon. And yeah, that's like the Sony A1 or the A9 II. Mm-hmm. Sony's shaking in their boots. Like,
yeah,
I tell people this all the time at the store. Like, Canon and Sony are number one.
Yeah.
Right? I can't say Canon is number one, Sony is number two, or vice versa, because it all depends on the day of the week.
Yeah.
Right? So they are both in number one position.
Yeah.
And then Nikon's in number three, but anyways.
Yeah, if you guys want more gory details about it, I don't know why I had to say gory details, but you know, if you want like the nitty gritty stuff, so like specs about the new viewfinder and all that, like bits and stuff.
Yeah.
Go to DP Review. they go into insane detail about it,
Yes,
but
yeah.
we're not going to talk about stuff that we don't understand.
Exactly. And, you know,
and stuff
it's
that doesn't
nice.
matter, really.
Well, they could go into extreme detail because they have one to play with. Canon.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? They're not going to send it to us.
Yeah, I know.
We can't even get a sponsorship from Kraft, okay? Every single episode in season 2 will mention Kraft at some point. I'm yelling into your ears.
Yeah, no kidding.
They really need to understand. Every single episode, we're going to talk about Kraft.
Yes.
Until we get a sponsorship.
There we go.
Or a free jar of peanut butter.
Exactly.
Or something with Kraft dinner.
Yes, we got to do Kraft dinner. We're going to do an episode where we're eating Kraft dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. While talking camera news.
Yep.
Anyways, other big camera news. The GoPro Hero 10
Yeah, that's exciting.
has been released.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like $50 more than the GoPro Hero 9. And
That's not too bad.
no, it's not that bad. And it does basically all the same recording as the 9 does, but just double
Yeah.
the frame rate. So it does, was it 5K?
60.
5K 60 and yeah.
4K 120 or something. Like, it's
Yeah.
pretty beefed up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got the horizon leveling. It's got the new GP2 silicone processor,
Yeah.
chipset, whatever. So it's a lot faster, and basically they're gonna ride that chipset for a few years.
Yeah.
Until they have to upgrade the chip again.
Yeah. Next
yeah,
one is going to be a Lay's.
Ruffles.
Doritos. Does Kraft make chips?
I have no idea.
A
Brooke?
Kraft chipset.
22.6 megapixel stills.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Hydrophobic lens coating.
You gonna tell them the trick to the ones without this coating?
Yeah, so basically with all the other GoPros, if you take it underwater, to stop the water droplets from sitting on the lens, you lick the lens. So now they have this hydrophobic lens coating that when you dip it underwater, when you bring it up, the water droplets won't stay on the lens.
Yeah, they recommend not licking the lens.
Do not lick the lens on the Hero 10.
They actually recommend not doing it.
And you can actually buy that lens separately, and it'll fit on the Hero 9. And they have wired data transfer.
Is it LAN?
No. So you could plug if you have the adapter for your phone,
Mm-hmm.
you could plug the GoPro directly into your phone, and instead of downloading it through Wi-Fi, you could do direct wire transfer.
Yeah, so you do need a separate wire.
It comes with the wire.
It does?
But if you have like an iPhone, for example,
you need
the adapter.
The dongle.
Yes. But if you've got like the new Samsungs that have USB-C,
yeah,
you just need a USB-C to USB-C, and you'll have it.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. So yeah, and so that is putting GoPro right on the heels of Nikon.
Oh my god. You also left out the Hyper Smooth.
Oh yes, Hyper Smooth
4.0, and they put it into live streaming.
Yeah.
So when you're live streaming, people won't be all dizzy and shit.
Exactly, yeah. And outside on the GoPro, the only way to really tell the difference is, of course, the 10. But they changed the lettering to blue.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
My brain is in this place right now. How much footage is out there of people licking their GoPros? How many people started recording? Whoa, I'm having a stroke. How many people started recording and then licked it and put it on? How much footage is there?
Yeah.
GoPro should use a data breach and take all that footage and just make a compilation of people's tongues. Oh my god, that'd be a great commercial! Oh my god! Take all the videos of people going in to lick their thing and going in to lick the lens.
Going in to lick their thing. Alright.
Let's pass over that.
Hold on.
No!
I want everybody to sit on that for a second.
you said is even worse. Can you imagine that commercial though? That would be genius. Oh my god! And then they just like cut and do a cool GoPro transition. It's like, no more licking. Introducing the hydrophobic lens coating.
No more licking your thing.
They're great.
No.
That's a genius commercial.
Oh yeah,
they should hire us.
Lick, 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 lick. Stop licking your lens.
Stop licking.
No
your
need
thing.
to do this anymore with the GoPro Hero 10.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go over the thing about it fitting on the 9?
Yes, the lens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
switches onto the 9. And the nice thing is, so the media mod will work between the 10 and the 9.
Yeah,
it's the same media mod, same battery. Yay. The lens mod that you could get for the 9 will work for the 10 when the firmware is updated. They're talking about November.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that they kept in mind what accessories can be exchanged.
Yeah.
Because I feel like anybody else would just introduce all this new shit and then people would be like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nobody would want to switch. And it's nice also because if you get like an extended life plan at whatever store and they replace that, and let's say they don't replace it with the 9 or something, like down the road, let's say the 9s aren't available, you can switch it to the 10.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal. It's not like you're switching to a new system and they need new everything.
And that's the thing is like I have an 8 and the 9. And when my 8 dies, I'll get the 10.
Yeah.
But I've got like 6 batteries for my 8.
It's a lot of batteries, man.
Yes. So that was episode 2.
Season 2.
Of F That.
Photo chat.
Toodaloo.
Motherfuckers!